Mm. Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business, and let me wake up my buddies, the football gods up there. Thank goodness. It is Tuesday, which is the day after Monday, and shout out to all of you great subscribers, fans, and people that hate me for coming in on our live stream last night. We had an incredible live stream. We went into 30 minutes of overtime, even talking about Zeke Elliott and that situation. We ended up talking about my quarterback, Dak Prescott, and some of the shade that we get. You know, we sit here 16 days, 11 hours, 39 minutes, and 30 seconds away from kickoff of the season. Cowboys, of course, don't play on that Thursday night. We play on Sunday. But less than 3 weeks from now, we will be playing our first game. I'm still amazed. I still remember, and I know I talk about this too much, but when I got that clock, people were like, oh my God, are you crazy? 226 days. That was 210 days ago we started counting down. And we're close. We're so close. But this is where we got to be smart. I had an email this morning from somebody who said, how close are we to a Super Bowl? I look at our offense right now, and I look at the weapons that we now have around our quarterback, who does not make a lot of mistakes, who is clutch in the fourth quarter, and I look and say, we have the horses to run with anybody. You may not agree with me, but we have the horses to run with anybody on offense. I will look at Michael Gallup and say, that guy is going to develop to be a great receiver. I dare say he could be a number one, but he's not having to play that role. I see Amari Cooper, who is a number one, who can play in the slot. We'll see what we get from Randall Cobb. But those guys are a great group. You saw, what Blake Jarwin started to do as the season progressed, and he'll get better and better. And you look at, of course, Jason Witten. I know he's old, but you know what? That's a possession guy, a security blanket. Zeke Elliott, if we can get him back in the fold, and now Tony Pollard, a changeup. You've got depth on the offensive line, as we saw this past week with Zach Martin and Tyron Smith. You got the pieces there on offense. And that defense that's young and hungry, that's got a fire breather out there in Chris Richard and Rod Martinelli as coaches, that's been building for the last 6 years. You have the pieces and the makings of a team that can compete for a Super Bowl. But having the pieces isn't the whole package. You've got to have some luck. You've got to have the coaching. You've got to make sure there's not any outside influences that mess it up and derail it. And right now we're looking at an outside influence that could derail it. And that's this, I don't want to use that term, but the saber rattling between Zeke and the Cowboys. Or should I say with Jerry Jones. This is the kind of thing, this is the kind of distraction that can screw this situation up. It's great if Tony Pollard is everything that we've already made him out to be, and that he can just step in and we can do without Zeke Elliott. But I'm not ready to take that chance. I want to get the proven guy that's there, and I want to get the young pup there just in case, to be part of the fold, to be another weapon that we have on offense, another thing for defensive coordinators to have to worry about. So when you ask me how close, I say we're close. We should be in the conversation. You've got a top 10 defense from last year. You've got an offense that's going to be markedly better than last year. You have a team that went 7-1 down the stretch and won a playoff game. You have a team, for the most part, hasn't had catastrophic injuries in preseason. Yes, we do have the makings of a team, and I feel like you have the parts that can do it. Now it's up to Jerry and that front office to get these deals done so we can stop talking about it. So that way we can just worry about the players on the field feeling that they're loved by the team. Now, for all you guys out there that hate Dak and don't think he's a guy, don't think we'll ever win anything with him, think that he's a bum, you know, that he misses reads, you know, he gets passes batted down, throws interceptions, and that he sucks. You're right. You're right about Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo, because here's the thing. We lose our mind because Dak Prescott threw 2 interceptions at practice. And last week I said, you know, Jimmy Garoppolo, who missed most of last season injured, who has the Bill Belichick stamp of approval, as some of the talking heads say, had 5 interceptions in a row. And what people say, oh, they didn't say anything about it. Didn't say anything. Oh, it's just practice. He's rusty because of the knee injury. They make excuses for that. Dak Prescott, you guys, he's a bum. Get rid of him. Trade him. Don't sign him anything. He threw 2 interceptions at practice. Garoppolo threw 5 in a row. And Garoppolo got paid and was the highest paid quarterback in the NFL after only having 9 starts. Because you guys say, well, we need to see more from Dak Prescott. They didn't look for more from him. Made him the highest paid. I want you guys to take a quick peek from last night game. And I know what, and I can't wait to see. I want to watch some of the shows today because I can't wait to see if any of them talk about how bad Jimmy Garoppolo was.
Coordinator in Atlanta.
Okay.
Coleman had so much success.
And Coleman is a guy, Tess, that can do it
right,
all.
so
He's
here
a
we
3-down
go.
back. He can tote mail inside and outside. But what they love about him is his
Jimmy
ability in the
Garoppolo.
pass
Nobody
game
talks
to get
about
out and
him.
catch the football, especially on screens.
Here we go.
So after the 12-yard run, Coleman comes back, makes his way. Was weak.
Can't get to the quarterback. Gets his hands up. That's what we're taught as defensive line.
Hold on.
Can't get to
190-pounder in his 5th season out of Illinois State.
Okay, here we go. First pass play.
He's in the pocket. It's an empty look, so the ball's got to come
Bam.
out quick.
Pass batted
Number
down.
96 Shelby Harris does a
Bam.
good job.
Okay, all right.
Can't get to the quarterback. Gets his hands up.
No biggie.
That's what we're taught as
Everybody gets the
defensive
pass
linemen.
batted down.
Can't get to
Okay,
the
so that's the
quarterback.
first
Get your
pass.
hands up and knock it down.
Let's go with the second pass from Jimmy Garoppolo.
Third down and 6. Looking for
Bam.
Frida, and the ball is intercepted.
That was underthrown. Intercepted.
Isaac Yadam.
Ooh, let's look at that one more time. Ooh, Jimmy Garoppolo. Are you kidding
Bradley
me?
Chubb got pressure.
Oh,
And Yadam,
he got pressure.
out of Boston College, comes up with a
and
Yeah, it's nice pressure.
he
from
just threw it
Bradley Chubb to
away.
get to the quarterback's face, and
turns
Jimmy
into
kind
an
of threw that one blind.
interception.
Watch it, number 26, Isaac Yadam goes up. It's a 50-50 ball.
Wow.
I like Garoppolo getting.
Now they call that a
Giving his
50-50
receiver an
ball.
opportunity
See, to me,
to
that
get
should have
the
been
ball on a
passed to the
50-50
outside
play.
shoulder.
You got to give
Okay,
Bradley
so
Chubb.
San Francisco gets the ball. Excuse me, Denver gets the ball.
So the
They get a
Isaac
score.
Yadam interception becomes a quick
Okay.
3 for the home team.
Let's go back to his second series here.
This ESPN NFL preview.
Okay.
Let's go back to the interception. Take a
This is
look,
a look back
Bradley
at that
Chubb. He's going against
interception that he
Staley.
had.
He thinks he has help inside.
So,
Chubb beats
okay.
it. And because
Let's
Jimmy
go
Garoppolo
here.
feels
All right,
pressure,
so here we go.
he has to throw a 50-50 ball up. It's a good one. Isaac got him.
Oh, they're still showing it.
Beats it.
Make sure you guys
He
get
wishes he had
this.
that one back. And check this out, Tess. We got something new. Look at Marker Cam.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Something
See,
new and
that should have been
It's a camera
on the
right
outside shoulder,
The lines
where
again.
only the receiver could have gotten it.
As As Garoppolo with time. That was batted again and nearly caught.
Almost
incomplete. That was Shelby Harris getting into the face of Garoppolo again.
Two passes, almost a completion. It was really short pass.
49ers doing a good job of keeping the interior
tip
pressure
pass
there, but Garoppolo not used to feeling that inside hand up. At practice, sometimes the guys don't do that. He's got to feel it, maybe slide a little to the left, a little to the right to get a passing lane. Good job there by Shelby Harris.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
What?
I'm sorry, that other pass was tipped too.
There's Matt Breida as he cuts back. Is wrapped up by Harris.
So far we've got an interception, 2 tip passes.
Matt Breida,
and let's
third
see
year out of
what
Georgia Southern, was originally an undrafted free agent.
4th pass.
Finished last year with over 1,000 yards from scrimmage in 14 games. Really tough, hard runner, quick feet.
And he's fast. You know, last year, Next Gen had him running faster than Tyreek Hill in a couple games. So they have some fast running back. Jerick McKinnon, who's not playing. Breida is just another one.
Watch this.
3rd and 6. Garoppolo should have been picked off a second time.
Should have been a pick six.
That was Ballsby breaking on that ball that was thrown to the inside, and once again, Bradley Chubb getting after Garoppolo.
Early on, Jimmy Garoppolo is getting rattled. Look at number 55 here, Bradley Chubb, coming around the corner.
He should have stepped up.
He has to feel this pressure. When he gets right there,
didn't read
he
it.
got to step up in the pocket. He didn't do it. He's got to start feeling the pressure.
Bam. The defender is right there. He watched the guy the whole time. So we talk about
position there. Richie James had that 40.
My quarterback, Dak Prescott. Some of you out there said, I'll take Jimmy Garoppolo. He is head and shoulders above. Dak Prescott isn't anywhere close to him. Some of you guys say, I'll take Ryan Fitzpatrick. Some of you guys, hell, would said you'd take Bud Fumble or Jameis Winston. Dudes, get a grip. See, here's the difference. That kind of stuff happens all the time in the NFL with other people besides Dak Prescott. Just nobody covers it. So we think that Dak is the only one that might have a bad play, who might have a ball placement that might not be perfect, because some of you people, Dak's got a 118 in preseason QBR. 118. 9 for 9. 87 yards. 2 drives, a touchdown, and a field goal. Or you could have that. Yeah. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I got to get to my day job. I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget, Cowboys experience. If you are looking to go to some games, you want to get a ticket package and stuff, we're going to be at the Giant game, we're going to be at the Redskin game, and we're going to probably do some other games during the season. So definitely check out Cowboys experience. Tell them that Mark Holmes or Jobu Sports sent you. They'll hook you up with a great price, as well as an Emmitt Smith book or 8x10 picture of current players. So definitely check them out and tell them I sent you. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you guys soon.